The weight of the same river. Two boys were born into the same river of suffering. The river did not ask their names. It did not care about their dreams. It simply flooded, cold, relentless, and indifferent. One boy was called Karna, the other Parashurama, and the river swept them both away. Karna was born with the sun in his chest, armor of gold, earrings of light, a warrior's soul that even the gods feared. But the world did not see that. The world saw a charioteer's son. They laughed when he stepped onto the battlefield. They turned away when he asked to compete. The greatest teachers closed their doors. Royalty mocked him. His own blood, his own brothers, did not know him. And so Karna carried his pain like a weapon. Every insult became fuel. Every door that shut became a wall he vowed to break. He trained harder than anyone. He fought fiercer than anyone. He proved himself again and again and again. But deep inside, beneath all that gold armor, the wound never healed, because Karna fought for the world's approval. He bled for people who would never truly see him. He gave his loyalty to Duryodhana, not out of love, but because Duryodhana once called him a king. One word of validation, and Karna surrendered his entire destiny to it. His pain made him powerful, but it also made him blind. He knew Duryodhana was wrong. He knew the war was wrong. He knew, somewhere deep inside, who he truly was. But the anger, the old, familiar anger, kept him marching forward. Until the very end, on that battlefield, with the wheel of his chariot sunk into the earth and no one left to help him. Karna finally stopped, and in that silence, perhaps for the first time, he asked himself, was I fighting for Dharma, or was I fighting to be seen? Parashurama was also wronged, deeply, devastatingly wronged. His father was killed, his mother wept. His family was shattered by a king who believed power gave him the right to take anything. And Parashurama felt that rage. Oh, he felt it, burning like the sun. But Parashurama did not run to the world with his rage. He ran to the mountain. He sat with his pain. He wrestled with it. He let it strip him down to nothing. And then he rebuilt himself, piece by piece, through discipline, through silence, through the fire of tapas. He did not train to prove anything to the world. He trained to master himself. His grief became a weapon, not against enemies, but against his own weakness, his own ego, his own limits. And when Parashurama finally emerged from the mountain, he was not the same boy who had wept over his father's body. He was something else entirely. He had taken the worst thing that ever happened to him and turned it into wisdom. Now think about this. Karna and Parashurama both had every reason to be bitter. Both were wronged. Both were cheated. Both bled. But Karna looked outward. I will show them. I will make them see me. And Parashurama looked inward. I will become someone, even I do not recognize yet. One used pain to chase the world's eyes. The other used pain to open his own. And that, just that, changed everything. Life will give you something. Maybe it already has. A betrayal you didn't deserve. A door that closed on you. A loss that still sits heavy in your chest. A moment where the world looked at you and said, you are not enough. And in that moment, you will have a choice. Not a dramatic choice. Not a movie choice. A quiet, private, invisible choice. Do you run toward the world, desperate to prove you are worthy? Or do you turn inward, willing to become worthy? Because your struggle is real. I will not take that from you. But the struggle is not your identity. It is your material. Karna had gold armor from birth, but he let the world's opinion become heavier than that armor. Parashurama had nothing but grief, but he forged that grief into something eternal. Life may throw anything at you. It does not promise fairness. It does not owe you an easy path. But every great person who ever walked this earth, they were all carrying something heavy. The difference was never the weight. The difference was always the direction. Inward or outward. Becoming or proving. Wisdom or bitterness. The same river that drowned one purified the other. You are standing at that river right now. The water is rising. What will you do with it? Life will give you what it gives you. But what you become from it, that is entirely yours.